Welcome to the video. I'm gonna build this T-shaped. I'm gonna go over this T-shape and this small, this T-shaped, H-shaped house that is suitable, well, for anything, I guess. But it's fast to build. Altogether it took about 15 minutes, I guess, if you know what you're doing. And also, you see the core wood aligns with the stone a little wonky, so to keep your distances correct and stuff, just start from the outside and then it's easier to snap it that way. And see, it's 3 stones wide, and then wall stones. Basically you have like 2 parallel stones, and then we hang everything else on air. It's quite spacious, so this is the basic design principle. You have a T-shaped core wood and then another one beside it, and then it just supports its own weight. And there are 2 floors and then the roof, and there will be plenty of space to vent out the smoke and stuff. Not on the first floor too much, but second floor has a higher ceiling and the smoke just, hopefully doesn't build up too much. But if, this is a build, if you want to build something else, then yeah. And that little house in the distance is just to gain rest, and I added, was it 18 minutes of comfort? So that's like comfort level 12 or something, but that was just on the quick. Just you can regain comfort with forge, or I mean, if you're gonna use a fireplace, either use a bonfire or put a roof over your fire, because if it rains. And I elevated things above the ground because of the mobs. You would normally put a portal there and use it as a thing like that, as a quick point, because mobs shouldn't attack the tree and they can't exactly reach the build, so it should be safe unless there are ranged attacks, of course. It's just to protect the portal, and in this case also the bed or whatever, so that it just doesn't get destroyed while you're away and stuff. And so yeah, basically this is the build. You add the floors, add the second floors, add the roof, and this building, see, it can grow as you need it. So I'm using the world modifier, no building cost. But if you have materials, you just build chests here on the floor and then dump your resources, then go back downstairs or portal away, grab whatever resource from your stash or however you do it. But this is on land, see, this is near the spawn, so basically either when somebody joins, they have a portal here set up to go, and some food in the chest downstairs. So basically if you die or whatever, you're gonna spawn in your, but if somebody else joins your map or whatever, then they can just quickly join your thing, and you can leave the signs here, you know, like with portal destinations if something gets destroyed or something. And here's the small house. See, it's on 2 core wood. Then just 2 by 2 or 2 by whatever, 2 by 3 floor. And see, if you sit on the forge a little while, it's a fire source. And I built, what was it, table, bed, throne. So, a banner, right? So, I added some basic. And see, this is a... there are a lot of small islands in Mistlands. I didn't sit too long here, but I think this location is raid proof. So see, you find a small island like that, so basically just do your best to level it out. Or this is a relatively small one, you know, and it's not super flat. So I ended up with a very small house. But yeah, the stone workshop, or whatever you want to call it, the workbench, it only requires the 2 iron, and you can't teleport it with the old portals, right? So that's all you need to bring to the island, really. Everything else can be brought in either via ship or via portals, the best, of course. Well, everything else, I mean, you still need the materials for the furnitures and stuff if you're gonna make this a really decked out base. But this one is mostly meant for, you know, you teleport here to get the rest bonus, right? So you make all your decoration pieces here. But yeah, this still, you know, repeat the basic build. So 2 stones, then 2 stone gap, you know, but you build out the stones and then destroy them because to get the distance right. And here I build a platform because it's annoying to slip down into the water. Normally I would clear, you know, chisel away that rock, but I didn't want to bother with it too much or too long, I guess. And you can still, you know, use more stone to build up further, because there's still solid land, right? But I don't know. It doesn't need to be super big, you know, like I ended up with a relatively large base. You know, large meaning there's a lot of space for storage, and I squeezed in the workshops, you know, with all the add-ons, and then even a cooking station. So it's basically a functioning base. But yeah, see this, you just repeat this design. Start from the outside with the core wood and then align it to the core wood instead of the stone. You know, keep adding floors, and this is the stairs to the 2nd floor. So it's a 4 by 2 footprint. So 2 stairs, then platform. Shift middle click is the pipette tool. That's how you know, reuse the already placed the thing, well, items, tiles, whatever you want to call them, objects. And here comes the roof. So I add a lining up platform, and then you just use something for, you know, for a full wall, not half wall. And then add the roof, because you can't, you know, build well, can't attach it to air, right? So to line it up you need that little floor. Then you can go ahead and remove that floor later. And also press Q or E to switch between the build modes or snapping points, you know, to line it up easier if it helps. And you can keep adding the next thing from upstairs as well. So just, you know, as you have materials, just keep building out the base. But remember, you know, to have a roof and, you know, wall off. Well, basically your hammer will break very quickly, right? If you don't watch out. And workbench can't be used without a roof, so you know, build that somewhere first, so you can, or just have access to a working bench that you can, you know. And here is a little roof access, stairs. You know, sometimes when you well, unconstruct or demolish the build pieces, the material spawns on top of the roof or something, or maybe it will fall into a different into a crevice or whatever. Well, you know what I mean, like if you played Valheim, just to retrieve the materials, you know, or just have roof access for a better view or whatever. And here I'm building the fireplace. So it will only be built on solid floor. It won't allow you to build on wood. So either use metal or stone. I mean, stone can be teleported, so why wouldn't you use stone? And here's the, you know, you wall off the area just above the fire, so it will act as your chimney. And there's also the, you know, like the closed off chimneys design, so, you know, whatever fits your situation. If I had like solid ground only in the middle of the house, I would put the hearth in the middle and then use the closed chimney. I mean, I built that design in the, what do you call it? Yeah, here comes the decoration items, like the comfort items. So I put the bath here because it's, you know, as you run up the stairs, you insert the it's easy to insert the wood, you know, because it will only give you comfort when it is it's working basically filled with wood, with fuel, you know. Yeah, so you need a bath. Can't remember the exact name now. The dragon bed, the table, the tar with tar, you know. Then you need this throne chair, and then a banner next, or was it? Yeah. See, you run up the stairs and it's easy to put the, you know, it's right there, the entrance. Yeah, so a rug, a banner, and armor stand. And then, you know, see, I'm not getting the sheltered bonus, or just, you know, the notification. So you need to close off the walls with one wall high, see, even behind the fire. So somehow either build out the I mean, I have the full roof, right? But maybe build up the floor upstairs, or just, you know, until you just walk around the room and check, you know, when the sheltered bonus and resting thing goes away, then you know that you need to wall it off more somewhere. And see here, here's the crafting stations in an L shape, because you can just, you know, have access to the forge and then just look sideways, and then you have access to the crafting bench. So you just quickly repair all your things. And then here's the storage. So you put down the chest, you put down the pole, and then the small floor, 2x2 or something. And then just fill it out with the rest of the chests. And then just, you know, repeat it here along this wall. And don't build them too close together. So you leave some kind of gap or whatever, or marking or something, because it will really get confusing very fast. You know, like which chest holds what, unless you want to go through each chest every time. You know, so somehow create the markings or whatever. And here's the look. And here's also, like, on the roof I just leave the map table, cartography table or whatever. So see, here's the final thing. You have some add-ons for the workbenches upstairs, and then the rest of them downstairs, and then the cooking station here, see. Then I added a little bit of space, but I'm gonna remodel this corner. But see, I built the tables together, so thanks for watching.